Hey guys, Shawnee Phillips here, a brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean video today. Today gonna go out today, see if things are on sale. It's always such a tongue twister doing the intro. I don't know why. I've been doing it for so many years, and no matter what, it's never not a tongue twister. But today though, new release-wise, the main big things coming out today is the Equalizer 3. And with that one, there's actually a couple of different retail exclusives for that one. Best Buy is gonna have a 4K Steelbook, exclusive Steelbook. And then Walmart is really ramping up having more Steelbooks now, since Best Buy is gonna be getting rid of having physical media early next year. So now Walmart's really doing more exclusive Steelbooks now. So Walmart's going to have a Blu-ray Steelbook for the Equalizer 3. And also the Nun 2 releases today as well. And with that one, I don't believe there's any retail exclusives for that one. But anyway though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. And you guys know I always show going in and showing the $1, $3, and $5 spot, and where the DVDs and Blu-rays used to be in the front. But you guys see right now it's all the holiday stuff here. I did hear too that this year for Thanksgiving, I think it's been like this for the last couple of years though, that pretty much everything is going to be closed on Thanksgiving Day. So I don't think there's any malls that will be open. Target, Walmart, all that stuff will be closed then. So this Thanksgiving there won't be much open at all. So you can't really do the Black Friday videos like you used to anymore. Like those kind of videos I used to do and stuff, they don't really exist anymore. And that's why it's kind of funny with the Eli Roth movie, the Thanksgiving movie, having the Black Friday setting, because they don't, it doesn't really exist anymore, that type of thing. Let's see though, here in the front, I won't lie, I wish that Eli Roth would have made the Thanksgiving aged and in the same style of the the original Grindhouse trailer. I really like that look. So I kind of wish, I feel like it might be a little toned down and stuff. We'll see how it is. I'm seeing it on Thursday, so I'm really looking forward to watching it, but we'll see how it is though. But we'll head back and see what they have. But in there though, they're always blasting like music so loud. It's like the most loudest copyrighted music in the actual section. So you can't show anything, film anything and talk in that section. It's like impossible. But they actually are doing a really good job at this location with having everything out now. So today though, they had everything out. I saw Equalizer. I saw the 3-movie collection with all 3 of them. I saw the Blu-ray and the 4K. I also saw the Nun Blu-ray, as well as I think Sound of Freedom, the DVD of that one as well in there. But now going to head over to Walmart. Into Walmart we go. But since they don't do like the main Black Friday stuff now, like on the actual day, like I was mentioning, they do all these kind of things like throughout the week, throughout the whole month of, leading up until, Thanksgiving. So it's like there's all these kind of deals like in the middle, kind of the same way they would do it on actual Black Friday. So see all these like rollback things. Some of these deals are always there, but like these ones that say like Black Friday deals are some of these real specific ones and everything though. But that seems to be kind of like the way they do it now, and like the last couple of years now. But you see there's some interesting stuff like these fridges and stuff here for $29.99 and stuff like that. But we're gonna head back there and fingers crossed, hopefully they have out the new stuff today. We shall see. Well, I peeked a little bit and I've noticed Denzel. So I'm seeing, and like I was mentioning, it's so funny now to see all these Walmart exclusive Steelbooks. It makes me really wonder though if Steelbooks are going to be more like Blu-ray Steelbooks going forward, because with Best Buy not doing them, and Walmart seems to be more embracing the Blu-ray versions. But still, I'm glad that they're still going to be Steelbooks, and I'm glad that they're embracing them. But this is actually a pretty cool image on this one here. I actually like this one a lot. This one is $27.99 for the exclusive Walmart only one, and then the $29.96 for the 4K, and then the standard Blu-ray is $22.96, and then the DVD is $19.96. And then they have the 3-movie collection here for $34.96 on Blu-ray, and then $27.96 on DVD. And then Justified Season 1 City Primeval, that one came out today for $24.96 on Blu-ray, $19.96 on DVD. And then the Nun 2, the Blu-ray is, I think these are in the wrong spot. So the Nun 2 is $22.96, the DVD is $17.96. And these are the other ones today too. This one, Sound of Freedom, that released on Blu-ray for $19.96. And then I guess it's the same price. Yeah, it's one of those rare ones where that's so weird. See how the combo pack here that has Blu-ray, DVD, and the digital copy is $19.96, and then just the DVD on its own is $19.96. So I almost feel like you'd be kind of foolish, not even kind of, like really foolish, if you bought that one, because you'd be getting for the same price the digital copy and the Blu-ray. Kind of weird thing. And then Blind, the DVD, that one released today for $12.96. Let's see though. But yeah, in here today, there's actually quite a few different things. There's this one, I showed this one in Target, this Desperation Road, and then they have this one Aaron Eckhart movie, Muzzle. Heard some negative things about him lately though. And then there's the John Cena one, Fastlane. I believe that came out today, the WWE one. This one I want to look up to see if there's a Blu-ray not for this one. This All Fun and Games with Aja Butterfield. Looks kind of interesting. And then they have this one called Head Count. I have to look that up as well. And then Blue Block Part 1 came out today. I Heard Bells was today. This Christmas collection was today. So a lot of things today. It was a pretty big release day in here for new stuff. Yeah, so I ended up looking it up in that one, All Fun and Games. That one looks like it's only available on DVD. So I ended up getting that one. It's actually cheaper too than it is on Amazon. Amazon, I think it's like $13.99, so in there it was only $9.99. So got that one. If you guys have seen that other one I saw in there, they're very sunny. If you guys have seen that Head Count one though, let me know though how that one was and if that one's worth checking out. Into Best Buy we go, and I would be going to the other Walmart, but the traffic has been so slow. I was sitting in it for like 30 minutes just to get over here. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna go through that today. It's just incredible, crazy traffic. I might go to another Walmart in a different area, but not that direction. It's just so slow. It's crazy. Okay, so we'll take a look and see what they have in here today. So I see in here the Nun 2 here on Blu-ray for $25.99, and then they have Sound of Freedom here, the Blu-ray one for $21.99. This is another one that came out today, the Twilight Saga, the complete series, and the new Steelbook edition here on 4K. Was it? Yes. Was this the 4Ks? I can't remember if it was 4Ks or Blu-rays. I think they were Blu-rays, I believe. Hopefully when I talk about it at the end, I didn't mix that up. But that's $79.99 for that one. And I think this also came out today as well. Scarface, the brand new Best Buy exclusive Steelbook of that one. Yeah, I believe that was one of the other ones that came out today. That one's $27.99. And then other than that, though, let's take a look. And then you see there's a lot of the Black Friday stuff out here, like some like monitors and TVs and stuff like that. So they kind of, like I said, do it throughout the week. So here's the Equalizer 3 Steelbook that they have. So this is the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook. I actually think I like the image on the Walmart Steelbook better than this one. But that one is $38.99 for that edition. And then for the 4K edition of all three of the films together, that's $64.99. And then the Blu-ray version is $36.99. The standard Blu-ray is $26.99. And then the standard 4K is $32.99. And let's see anything else new I see today. Oh yeah, there's a couple other ones today too. They have this one, Duel, came out today for the first time on 4K. And then I believe Rudy came out today on 4K for $31.99. And then Sympathy for the Devil came out on 4K. This came out a couple weeks back, but they just released it, I think, for the first time on 4K now. And I think these may have been today. I cannot remember for certain if they were for today or a week or so back. And then let's see, they have the this one, the Blue Lock one here as well. And then other than that, though, that seems to be all the main new things here today, though. And see right here, they have some of the Black Friday deals going on, like National Lampoon's Vacation for $9.99. So all these ones here, like the 4K of Evil Dead Rises for $9.99. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh yeah, there's a couple other ones over here as well, like these are not, these are just 4K standard ones. Those are not Black Friday deals. And all these ones seem to have sold out, these Black Friday deals. And as you guys can see now, it's dark, but we're gonna go to the second Walmart. This is one I don't go to too often, so we'll see what they have in here. So fingers crossed, hopefully this one has a couple other things out today, but we shall see. You know, guys, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I came in here today looking for, Thanksgiving plates, and, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's like, look, absolutely no Thanksgiving plates at all. I mean, this is just some craziness. I don't know how am I supposed to find, and especially the napkins too. Look how many plates. Craziness. I think this is even more of them. There's so many plates in here today. It's like Thanksgiving plates central. So many of them. It's always funny when you see so many of something. I always made dumb jokes like that, and sometimes people think I'm serious. I used to do that all the time at Costco when I would show all the carts. And then be like, oh, there's no carts. You can never find carts at Costco. And people would think I was serious. But we'll see. This location I don't come to too often, pretty much never on a Tuesday. But this one, sometimes puts stuff out, not always though, but We shall see, though, if there's anything out over there today. Yeah, in here today, though, it looks like they have most of the stuff out. The one thing that I got, though, that All Fun and Games, that one wasn't out. This one has, like, a real funny smell in here. Like, I think there's, like, they must have, like, cleaned the bathrooms. Like, this one has the bathroom right there. This real strange, like, bathroom-type smell and stuff like that. But I'm glad, though, the one that I was at had everything out. But like this one, like I was mentioning, if you guys have seen this head count one, let me know how that one was. I don't know anything about that film, but like I was saying, that doesn't seem to be anything else different in this one. And then right here in the front too, see, they didn't have out some of the stuff in here too. So luckily enough, though, the first location had everything out in here today. But yeah, this one definitely is the bathroom smell Walmart. Real strong, like sort of like a urinal cake kind of, ooh, I gotta get out of here. Really, really strong, weird smell. So anyway, though, guys, that was all for my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Let me know in the comments below, though, anything that you guys picked up on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K, if you guys ended up picking up anything today. Also, though, let me know anything new that you guys have seen on streaming, if you guys saw anything, guys have watched anything, in theaters or anything new on streaming. This past weekend, I saw a couple of different films. I saw the one movie, The Holdovers. That was one I would give a top recommendation to. It stars Paul Giamatti. Like, absolutely love that movie. Alexander Payne, the director of Sideways, made it. And, he did such a great job, too, making it really feel like this lost 1970s movie. Like, it was so authentic. It was probably the most authentic 70s feeling movie I've ever seen. The other one that I saw as well was It's a Wonderful Knife, which stars Justin Long, which I thought was pretty good. I didn't absolutely love it, but I thought like Justin Long's character was cool with these weird like fake dentures he was wearing, and it was basically like about this woman that like kills this bad killer in the beginning of the movie, and she doesn't like her life a year later, and she's like, I wish I never was born. And basically because of that, she gets to an alternate reality where she didn't kill the killer, and that killer killed everybody in the all these people in the town. And then the other movie that I saw, why am I blanking on the other movie? Why am I blanking? I'm totally, what was the other one I saw yesterday? I saw 3 different ones. The other one, and yeah, the other one that I saw was The Marvels, which I think that like a lot of people kind of was forgettable, but honestly, it was okay. I didn't absolutely dislike that one, but nobody went to see it. That was one of those ones that like really, I think it was like the weakest performing Marvel film of all time or something like that, from what I had read. So it's like gonna be interesting to see kind of what they do with these superhero movies going forward, because they're not doing good anymore, and I don't know what's going to happen. It's like, it seems like so many of them are not bringing in what they think or anything like that. But anyway, though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Shout Factory, and this is the brand new 20th anniversary collection here of Farscape, the complete series here. Really cool collection here in a hardbound box set here. It has a thing on here, too. I don't know what this is. It says scan with the transparency app. So I don't know if that's like a trailer or something like that. I don't know. On here, though, this has hours of special features. It has a brand new look back at Farscape with executive producer Brian Henson and series creator and writer on here, hosted by Adam Savage, who was, from Mythbusters. And then it has a 30 minutes, commentaries, Memories Ammonia, a retrospective documentaries featuring the cast and crew about the experience and legacy of the series, Farscape Undressed, 3 archival documentaries on here, 3 Inside Farscape featurettes, deleted scenes, director's cut, interview with alternate versions of season 2 premiere, video profiles and behind the scenes interviews, original TV promos. So lots and lots of features on here. I'll go through too and show you guys the discs as well. So here we have the complete first season here. And then here's a look though at the back for this one. And then here we have the complete second season here of Farscape. Like I said, a really, really cool collection here of the TV series. And then season 3 is looked at the back, and then season 4, and then season 5. And I think, I might be wrong, but I believe the director, there was like one director of this show, I think he like, I'm trying to remember, it was like he made like 1 or 2 movies, and then like he directed this, and then he didn't do anything else. I'm trying to remember what it was, though. I know it was one of the episodes of this, though. I'm blanking on what it was. I don't know why. I cannot remember offhand. The next one here is from Lion's Gate, and this is, I will say, I really like this one a lot. And this is one, too, because a lot of people, they made a lot of the Saw films, and they kind of like, the later ones, they kind of went in weird directions, and they kind of, it's almost like they kind of lost lost where they were going, and they were not as interesting. They kind of went all over the place. Like, I feel like when it came to the Saw movies, the first, second, and third, I think were probably the best ones. And I always really enjoyed for the sequels, the second one. I thought that was, like, to me, the most interesting one for some reason. I don't know why. I always liked that one. And now we have Saw X, which is the brand new Saw film. And this is the 4K Ultra HD, which includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy of the film here. Now, what's so cool though about this one is it really follows around, you know, John Kramer's character. Is it John Kramer? Am I mixing? Yeah, John. Pretty sure his last name's Kramer, unless I'm like, I don't know why I'd be saying that. Yeah, John Kramer. And basically, it's following around, you know, John Kramer's character, Tobin Bell. And in the past films, though, you never really got to know him the same way like this, and really it was really all about his character. This one though takes place, I think it's like between Saw 2 and 3 is technically where it takes place in the story. And it kind of deals, though, with his character finding out that he, you know, has had cancer. And basically, though, he finds out that there's this experimental treatment that he can go to have the cancer removed. And basically, though, he goes to do this, comes to find out that they didn't actually do any type of surgery whatsoever on him. And it's up to him to, you know, to get revenge for what they did and lied to him and took his money and everything. Great movie. Like I said, I really think that this is honestly, you know, when it comes to now all the sequels, this is probably the best sequel of all of them now. Of all honesty, it's the most effective, and also for just the character too. It's really, really well done, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do, because I can guarantee you there will be at least one more, and I think they've talked about maybe 2 more in the series. Now, on here, though, it has a commentary track on here with the director, and as well as the editor, cinematographer on here, and production designer. It has a reawakening, making of documentary, drawing inspiration, makeup department, trap test, deleted scenes, and theatrical trailer on this one here. The next one here, and this is one that I don't think I had ever seen before. If I did, it was like years and years ago on VHS or like on HBO or something like that. Perhaps on like something like that. I maybe saw it on on HBO. But this is from Vestra. This is from Lionsgate, from their Vestra video line, and this is the film Blue Steel with Jamie Lee Curtis. And like I said, this is a great movie. And basically, though, it also features the late Tom Sizemore. I was so lucky to get to work with him. It's like, I won't lie. Anytime I see something I didn't remember he was in, I get kind of teary-eyed, because he was such a nice guy to me and somebody that I loved working with, and it's just really sad about Tom. And basically, though, the movie, though, is about Jamie Lee Curtis's character, who became a cop, and she's a brand new cop. And when she's just going out, she kind of stumbles into this robbery that's happened with Tom Sizemore's character. And basically, Tom's character he gets shot, the gun's thrown, and this weird guy who's there, who's like somebody who was basically just a bystander watching what is happening. The gun kind of falls near him. He takes the gun with him. And basically, though, because the gun's gone missing and they can't find it, the police officers and everything are thinking that Jamie Lee Curtis's character shot an unarmed man, and basically it becomes a whole thing, and she's getting in trouble for this. And meanwhile, the guy that took her gun has cracked up and lost his mind. And he's going around and going after people, and he's just insane. This movie kind of reminded me a little bit of that one movie, 12. I think it was 12 to Midnight or something. It kind of had that sort of feel to it a little bit, that kind of vibe to this. And this was also directed by Kathryn Bigelow. I'm always saying Hardwick. Kathryn Bigelow, who I think this was 2 years after, I believe, she did Near Dark. And it kind of has that sort of vibe that Near Dark did, because she wrote Near Dark as well. I'm hoping at some point she gets to do I don't think she ever will, because she's more of an Academy Award director now, but I would love to see her do a horror movie again. I really, really would. She's really good at it, and especially movies like this, these really gritty, kind of mean-spirity type things, she's really good at. This one has on here, though, a comedy track on here with Film Historian. It has a hired gun with the editor on here. It has a documentary, Deconstructing Blue Steer with film historian Jenna Moran. It has on here interview with the production designer, a video essay by film historian Chris O'Neill, a vintage promo, still gallery, theater trailer, and TV spots on this one. The next one here, too, this is from Lionsgate as well here. And this is a really cool, this is the 15th anniversary Steelbook collection here of Twilight here. And I'll show you guys a look at this one here. Like I said, this is the 15th anniversary of the series here, and then here's a look at the box set for this one. It's all the films together here in this hardbound case, and they're all Steelbook releases. So I'll show you guys all of them. So here we have Twilight, the first film. And they also do have, what is this thing, like some kind of code thing for some Donna's birthday thing or something. But here's the first film, and then Twilight, New Moon. I remember so well too when I was working in the movie theaters when I think it was like New Moon, I think was released. Here we have New Moon. I think the busiest movie I ever was at when I was working in the movie theaters was Sex and the City 2. I think that was the one that was like so crazy. And then here we have Twilight Eclipse. And then, let's see. You have to sort of get these out of here a real specific way. So let's see. Here's Twilight Breaking Dawn, part 1. And then Breaking Dawn. See, these are going to roll everywhere. Let's Breaking Dawn part 2 here as well. So like I said, really cool Steelbook releases here of the Twilight films. Want to let you guys know that these were available if you guys were a fan of the series. I'm just put these things back so they don't roly-poly, all over the place. Now the other set here is from Lionsgate as well. Now this one, I did a full unboxing video to show you guys if you guys have not seen it yet. But this is the Clerks, the complete movie collection here. Like I said, I have a full video unboxing this, and I'm going to have a link for that, in the description here, so you guys can click that if you'd like to see the full unboxing here. But this is a really, really cool collection here, which has all of the Clerks films together. Now, this is an Amazon exclusive set. And then in here, though, basically, though, the movies, and I'll show you guys quickly, are in here in the Dropbox. So basically, in here in the Dropbox is where the Blu-ray is. And like I said, I have a closer look at this whole set, though, in a solo video you guys can check out. And the next one here, this is from Warner Brothers. They sent over a free copy. This one to let you guys know this one was available. And this is the 4K Ultra HD edition here, which includes the 4K and the digital copy of The Nun 2. Now, I will say, the first Nun movie, I liked it, but it was one that I didn't absolutely love. It was one I thought it was an interesting concept. I thought there was some creepiness to it, but when it came to comparing it to The Conjuring and stuff like that, I didn't think it was as good of a film. But I will say, though, that the sequel, though, the second film, I feel like it kind of picks up more, and there's much more to it, because it's basically diving more into this nun and finding out about her evil, how evil she is, and basically going to this convent, and she's going there. The main character is going to investigate what's going on there, and basically the evil nun is wreaking havoc at this convent and everything. Like I said, I thought this one was definitely much more interesting to me than the first one. This has on here Nun 2, Demon in Paradise, Handcuffed Nightmares, a featurette on this one. The next one here from Sony, wanted to let you guys know that was available, and this is the Denzel, Washington's film series. This is the 3-film collection here of all 3 of the Equalizer films. So this has Equalizer 1, 2, and 3, which is a brand new film. This is the 4K Ultra HD edition, which includes the 4K and then the digital copy of the films. I will say, I love these movies. I saw all 3 of them in theaters, and out of all of them, though, I honestly think that these are also kind of in the style I would relate to kind of Drive, where they're ultra violent. The violence and stuff is really crazy, especially the third one. They ramped it up when he's going after the people, and it's basically kind of him getting revenge on people and stuff like that. That if something that he's friends with or something happens, he kind of goes after them, and that's essentially what it is. And it's like I said, they're just so crazy movies, and Denzel Washington is great in this role. And I feel too, he never really before this film had played a character like this, because he gets so mean to the and really bad. Like I said, it's ultra violent, some of the stuff that happens when he's going after these people, insane stuff. Definitely, if you guys have not seen these films, though, definitely check them out. I will say part 2, though, I didn't think was as good, though. Part 2 kind of lost it a little bit, and Denzel kind of had a different look in the movie. I think he wasn't able to shave his head or something in that one, because I think he was shooting something else. So the Equalizer's true look is real shaved down and stuff. He has a real specific look, and I think he looked different in that one too. But definitely, if you guys have not seen these movies, definitely worth checking out. And the next one I got here is from Kino Lorber, and this is something, I won't lie, I never thought this was actually going to ever get Blu-ray release. I was waiting forever for this, and I felt like it was one of those things that was almost like everyone in the world forgot about this, and that no one was ever discussing this. And it's a movie that as a child, I watched the VHS of this thing so many times, and it definitely, a lot of this, the concepts of this too, definitely burned into my brain, and inspired the stuff that I've done. It really has, like, some of these characters, I looking at it again, I realize that now. But this is Babes in Toyland. Yes, they have finally put this damn movie on something. This has never even been on DVD. So finally, it was, it's escaped from its one release on VHS in the 80s. That's all there ever was of this damn movie. Finally, we got it. So thank you, Keenan Larber, for putting out Babes in Toyland, CINC in Cincinnati. And basically, though, this is like Drew Barrymore's character ends up getting transported to, in Christmas to this weird land because she bumps her head when she's like sledding, and basically gets transported to this land. It kind of has like a Wizard of Oz feel to it, but it's based on the classic Babes in Toyland, story. And she basically gets transported to this land when everything is like all toys and stuff, and there's this evil kind of like bad guy and his two minions that are like trying to take over the Toyland, and she has to figure out how she's going to stop them. But it's a great movie. It has Keanu Reeves in it. It has the what's the name of the actress? It was, Jill Sloan, from Popcorn and a bunch of different films. But it's a great movie. It has on here the two different versions, the full screen and the widescreen version and the theatrical trailer. It's too bad they couldn't include, though, the older, original, longer cut when they were on TV. But still, I'm so glad. It looks great on Blu-ray. And like I said, I finally seen that damn movie again. Finally. The next one here, this one is, I'll have a link below. You guys can get this one for the best price. You can get it from moviezing.com. And this is from Gravitas Ventures. This is one I really like. This is a movie here called Deep Fear. And this is basically, though, it's sort of about like this woman who goes to kind of rescue these people, and she gets there and like kind of finds that something has happened with their boat, and then comes to realize, and she kind of pulls them up and comes to realize, though, that these people that she's rescues are bad, and she gets forced by them at like gunpoint to go and like dive down to bring up some like treasure type thing. And basically, though, why she has to do this diving down, there's these crazed sharks, there. And basically it's like, well, how am I going to dive down? These sharks are going to try and eat me. So it becomes a whole thing of them trying to get these drugs and the stuff that was down there and these packages. And so it's a whole crazy thing. It's an interesting concept too, because, normally when it's like a shark movie, it's just kind of like a shark attacking it, and there's not a whole lot more to the concept of what's going on. This is kind of like the shark is the secondary big problem. Like the first thing is she's being like forced to do this, dive down, and then, there's sharks down there. So I like this one. This is definitely worth checking out. Like I said, this one here is called Deep Fear. The next ones here, these ones are all from Vinegar Syndrome. Some really cool releases here, and these are all 4K releases as well. Now this is a great movie. I have watched this movie so many times throughout the years, and it's also, the director of this one, actually, I think he's still here. He has a bakery in, kind of not too far from where I am. But this is a movie here called Mother's Day. And this is the 4K Ultra HD edition here of the movie. I remember the first time I saw this one, too. This is a movie from 1980, and there was always something about it that seemed like it was made later than that. I don't know how to explain it. It just to me, it seemed like it was made like in the mid-80s. I don't know why. There was just something about this that seemed kind of ahead of its time, but it's this crazed mother and her sons that are basically like going and like basically the mother is telling these sons what to do and killing these people. It is insane movie. But it has on here, though, the 4K Ultra HD includes the 91-minute feature presentation, and then on the Blu-ray contains the interviews on here, the Last House in the Woods interview on here. Let's see, some of the interviews with the actors, interview on here with the costume designer, Susan Kaufman, celebrating Mother's Day, interview with the assistant director on here, director Charles Kaufman, interview by Lloyd Kaufman, some Charles Kaufman and Darren Bosman talk Mother's Day at Comic-Con 2010. I wonder, 2010, I wouldn't have seen that one. That was the one year I missed San Diego Comic-Con because I was moving out here, so I wouldn't have seen that. That's the 1 year I wasn't there. Eli Roth on Mother's Day, 8mm behind-the-scenes footage with commentary on here by Charles Kaufman, archival interviews on here with art director, theatrical trailer, TV spots, so lots and lots of features on here. A really great release. Like I said, great, intense movie. The other one here, which is so cool that they released this one on 4K. This originally, was it, I think Arrow Video at one point, I believe, releases. I actually believe this was the very, very first Arrow US release when this initially came out. And now there's the 4K of the film. This is Mark of the Devil. Here, like I said, I think this actually was the first Arrow Video US release. This one is a great movie which stars Udo Kier. And it's basically, he's this sort of like kind of dictator, kind of kind of in charge, and he's like basically coming after everybody and like torturing people and putting people into these torture chambers. It is a crazy movie. I always really liked it, and it's one of those movies too that was really very, very controversial at the time because this was from 1970, and they weren't really making stuff like 1969 was when they started kind of going up, making things a little bit more crazy. And like, I think Peeping Tom was one of the first ones to start kind of going a lot more out there. But this is very, very like out there for the time and everything too, with the everything that happens. This one has on here though 19-minute 98 feature length version of the film on the 4K, and then the Blu-ray has on here interview on here with the director. It has on here a brand new interview with Udo Kier, a brief guide to the screenplay by Michael Armstrong, Hell Place, locations of the Mark of the Devil. It has on here Mark of the Times, a documentary from 2014 on the new wave British horror filmmakers. And then disc 2 has additional special features, Hallmark of the Devil, author and filmmaker Michael Gielgud on Hallmark, releasing the controversial distributor behind Mark of the Devil's original release. 2013 Q&A on here, outtakes, alternate German language title sequence on here. So lots and lots of features on this one. And the other one is one that I always really liked too. And this is such a crazy movie. And I always remember this was like one of those things, like they had a lot of, I think, questions relating to this movie on the Trauma Intelligent Test DVDs back in the day. And this is the movie Blood-Sucking Freaks. And Trauma initially put this one out back in the day. This was crazy. This was like a weird sort of theater production going on when they were going and bringing people up on the stage and like torturing them and these weird sort of things. I always liked this movie. This is one of the first movies too that was like kind of almost like just violence for like just to basically be as crazy as they could. They were kind of, this movie was sort of trying to be like Herschel Gordon Lewis's movies where they were like blood feasts and things like that. And this came after that stuff. So it was kind of like definitely inspired by that type of gore and super gory films. And then on here it has the 89-minute uncut feature-length presentation of Blood-Sucking Freaks on the 4K. And then it has on here though, let's see, a brand new commentary track on here. It has a archival commentary track with Eli Roth talking about the film. I remember listening to that back in the day. It has the Traumathon 2003 screening on here. 2023 screening. A live commentary from 2009 on here. Archival introduction by Lloyd Kaufman. Archival interviews on here. So lots of features in this one as well, but some really great releases here from Vinegar Syndrome. The next one here, this one is from SRS Cinema. It's a movie here, a Yule Log. This is Mark Polonia's new film. And this one was fun. This is basically about these three guys that were going out to the woods, and they were kind of going going camping. And basically they were they going camping, and they like stayed out in this cabin, I think. Because it was kind of like Evil Dead a little bit. But they go out there and basically though, it kind of deals with like the Yule Log and kind of like the history of the Yule Log. And essentially though, out there's some sort of a presence and stuff that's kind of coming after them. And it has sort of, like I said, that Evil Dead kind of feel because it's this woman kind of coming after them. And it has that vibe of Evil Dead. I like this one, though. This one has on here a commentary track and then a trailer for other SR Cinema releases as well. Then the next ones here, these ones are all from Mill Creek. And there's a bunch of cool releases here to let you guys know that were available. And the first ones... was this a Lifetime movie? I'm not sure. This is one here called An Angelic Christmas here. And this is one I want to let you know that was available here. And then the other one, this is a Holiday 3 film collection. And this has 3 different films. And this has Christmas with the Knightleys, Christmas in Big Sky Country, and Christmas in Maple Hills, a Christmas card mystery. These ones here as well. And I think these are ones that aired on that Inspire network, I believe. And the last ones here from Mill Creek as well. This is a movie here from the stars of Duck Dynasty. And this is kind of the true story of the Robinson family, a movie here called Blind. And this one has on here deleted scenes, the story behind Blind from the people who lived it. And then the last one from Mill Creek was the Ultra 7. This is the 50th anniversary Ultraman Ultra 7, the anthology here. And this has featuring over 27 hours from Ultra 7, The Return of Ultraman, Ultraman Ace, Ultraman Taro, Ultraman Leo, Ultraman 80, Ultraman Kids, Ultraman Neos, Ultraman Nebius, Ultraman X, Ultraman Gina, Ultraman Zero, and Ultraman Orb. So all the different renditions or a number of different Ultraman renditions that there have been are all part of this collection here. And the next one I got here is from Well Go USA. It's a movie here called Crocodile Island. This is a fun movie. This is basically, though, about this plane that ends up crashing, kind of dealing with like the Bermuda Island, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And it crashes on this island. And basically, though, the island ends up being infested with all of these gigantic, it's kind of like Journey to the Center of the Earth, or one of those like kind of things where it's like all these gigantic like creatures of the past and giant spiders and then of course giant alligators and everything. And basically the people there have to try and figure out how they're going to get off this island and survive. It's a really fun movie, kind of like, I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Kong Skull Island kind of vibe too, but I thought this was a really fun movie here. The next ones here, these ones are from MVD, and these are from the Visual Vengeance line. The first one here is the film Scream Queen, which is a movie which stars Linnea Quigley. This is a movie that was shot and then like in the 90s, and then finished, finally finished in 2002. And this has on here the new director improved 480p SD master for special features, commentary track on here with the director, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood behind the scenes documentary, bonus second feature original producers cut of Scream Queen, a new Linnea Quigley interview, editor Mark Polonia interview, behind the scenes image gallery, Linnea Quigley image gallery, original script selects, original trailer on here. I'll show you guys a look inside here as well. And there's also in here a 4-star video, like a video rental card included in here. Also, these little stickers that you can put on there as well that are like the video rental kind of things. And then there's also a booklet in here as well. Really, I love the way these releases are because they have really cool stuff that are included with them as well. And the other one here, which is from Visual Vengeance as well, is one here called The Wrong Door. This one has on here feature-wise brand new director supervised 2K HD transfer of the original Super 8 film elements, commentary by Bill Weiss and Sean Kirby, commentary by director James Greutert and the producer, a new documentary, Men Make Movies Not Millions, director interview on here, Sean Kirby interview, and then some alternate cut of The Wrong Door, Super 8 short films from the director on here, The Wrong Door trailer, and then also I'll show you guys a little look inside here as well. And this one has a little like thing you'd hang on the door. So that's kind of cool, kind of like in a hotel room. And here's a look at the stickers for this one here as well. But really cool release here as well from Visual Vengeance. And the next ones here, these are from Mondo Macabro. There's 3 releases here to let you guys know that were available. The first one is a Jess Franco film, The Sinister Dr. Orloff. And this one is a brand new 4K transfer from the film negative, digitally restored, interview with actor Antonio Mayans, interview with writer Stephen Thrower, audio commentary by Troy Herworth and Nathaniel Thompson on this one. The other one here is a 4K release of Dr. Caligera. I think I'm saying that wrong. This has a brand new 4K transfer from the original film negative, digitally restored film full frame and 1080p. The widescreen version, isolated music and effects track, audio commentary on here as well. And the last one here is one here called Shadow of Death. And this one has on here original Spanish version, digitally restored from the original 35mm negative, some interviews on here, on this one here as well, and also has newly translated English subtitles on this one. The next one here is a UK release. This is from High Flyer Films. It's a movie here called Herd. This is basically, though, about a woman. She kind of dealing with this group that she had once worked with and kind of had gotten away from and everything. And essentially, though, there ends up being this sort of zombie outbreak that happens. It's kind of like her having to work with those people that she wasn't with, kind of had gotten away from and kind of forcibly back, with them again right after she got away. But there's some crazy zombie stuff in this one here. Really pretty creepy movie here. Like I said, this one here is called Herd. And then the last one here, this is from Radiance Films, and one I want to let you guys know that was available. And this is called La Combat Dans La Lie. I'm not even going to try and say it. I'm definitely saying it totally wrong, and I should not even try. Sean, don't do that. This has on here a 2K restoration, original mono audio, some interview on here with Alan Cavarel, Playing Dead, a commentary featurette by Cavarel, interview with star Jean Louis Trengian. I'm saying all the names wrong. Some bunch of different other interviews as well on this one, but it's best if Chauncey doesn't butcher all these names wrong as well. But like I said, I want you guys to know that this one was available as well. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. And like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.